Start in Tadasana, big toes touch, outer edges of the feet parallel to the mat. Root down through all four corners of the feet. And as you root through those feet, lift the kneecaps and engage the quadriceps. Work the legs. And then take the tailbone, tuck it towards the heels, draw the hip bones up. Trying to get a neutral spine. Spread through the collarbones. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling, get nice and tall. And then reach the top of the head towards the ceiling. Fingertips extend towards the mat. Keeping everything where it is, lift the arms up by the ears. Send the biceps out towards the triceps. As you reach the fingertips towards the ceiling, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And then hinge forward from the hips. Come into a forward fold here. If the hands don't touch the mat, you could bring the hands to blocks. If you don't have blocks, you could put them on a chair. Make sure you're hinging forward from the hips. I see a lot of people round from the back, puts a lot of pressure on the low back. So tilt the pelvis forward. And if you need to use those blocks to keep a long spine, do that. And then drop the head towards the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, long spine, hands on shins or thighs. And a lot of people put a lot of weight in their hands. So instead of that, lift the belly up. Keep the chest pulling forward. And if you can't do that without putting a lot of weight in the hands, use the block. And then fold all the way back forward, hinging from the hips. Plant the hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up, then drop the knees down, untuck the toes. Shoulders over wrists. A lot of people dump in the back and arch or round. See if you can keep a long spine. Drawing the belly in, and then lower all the way down. Hands by the low ribs here. Legs are working, so engage the quadriceps. Spin the inner thighs up, and press the tops of the feet into the mat. On the inhale, lift up. Instead of thinking of lifting all the way up, come straight towards the front of the mat and up. And don't crank the neck. Look forward to the top edge. Then lower down, press up through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Hands or shoulders distance apart, feet hips distance apart. And if you're new to this, you probably have weight in the hands. So look at me. There's this rounding of the spine. The weight is not evenly distributed. So press into the base of the fingers, palms of the hands, lift the hips up, and draw the chest towards the thighs. Engage the quadriceps. Spin the inner thighs towards the back wall and press the heels towards the mat. And then step forward, one big step or baby steps. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the arms out to the side, long spine. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here, take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, lower the knees down. Hug the elbows in, come all the way down to the belly. Inhale, pull the chest forward and lift. Exhale, lower, push up through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. 5, Slow, steady inhales and exhales here. As you take the slow breaths, take deep inhales, expanding the belly and the ribs. And on the exhales, let all the air out. And then bring one foot forward. Second foot comes forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, lower the knees down to the mat, and come all the way to the belly. Inhale, pull the chest forward and lift, Cobra. Exhale, push up through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. 5 steady breaths here. With the 5th exhale, look between the hands, bring one foot up between the hands, other foot comes forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, long spine, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes, notice the breath. And you're done.